Hi everyone, I'm Crafty Sue, if you didn't know that by now, and welcome to my channel. I appreciate you're here, spending some time with me. It's always a lot of fun, I think. Hope you do too. I got some different things today. I got Happy Mail this week, Crochet Happy Mail. So that's fun. I just got back from Walmart a little while ago and I bought a few little things. So I'll show you those. And I have my plushies that I made. And of course, as always, there's always a story in my life, right? Well, let me show you what I received so far. I don't usually show cards on my channel, on this crochet channel. I usually do them on my paper crafting channel. But I wanted to show this one so I could hang it on the wall. If you can see all the ones that have fallen off the door that just won't stay up. My door must be too shiny or something. And they don't like to stick on there. But I put them on the wall. So they're all up there. The ones that have fallen. And this one is a beautiful belated birthday card from Lisa Corwin. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Look how pretty that is. I love it. I love it. I've made cards similar to this. Similar, but not exactly. And I love it. I love the colors. I love the butterfly, of course. I love the little bit of bling. And it says hello. And when you open it up, it's got another little butterfly here. And it says happy belated birthday. I didn't forget it all. I just got stalled. I hope you're still home when the card comes. If not, more belated than I thought. Take care, Lisa Lou. Lisa, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't care if the card came on my birthday, before my birthday, after my birthday. They all mean the same. All mean the same. So I will hang this back there with the rest and admire it every time I come in my room, because I need to close my door when I come in my room. Otherwise my dog is all over me and Frank is back and forth peeking in to see what I'm doing. He's the nosiest thing, honestly. My hair looks terrible. I should be grateful I have any hair at all left. Gosh, it's going like crazy. So I just went to Walmart. I had a few things I needed to get. So of course I had to stop by the yarn department, if you want to even call it that. My gosh, there's nothing there. Nothing. No new yarns at all. Well, yes, one new yarn to my Walmart anyhow. They have the Bernat frosting yarn. So they had some of that. I don't need that. I've got 2 of each color. And very little Bernat blanket, and the rest was all acrylic. It was sorry. It was really sorry. But what they did have was white. White and Bernat blanket. It's not baby blanket, which I would prefer, but it's very soft, so it should be nice and easy to work with. So I did pick one up because I've used quite a bit of white lately, and I don't want to run out. And I don't know how hard it is going to be to find stuff, so got that. Then I got this pretty green glitter, because when I make my Night Fury dragons, he has green eyes, and I know I'm not going to have enough green discs to put on the eyes, so I just may attempt making my own. I did make my own on the Nine-Tail Fox because I didn't have any orange eyes and I needed orange for that. So I'm going to give this a go and see what happens. I don't want to use resin, so I have an idea for something. And I'll see if it works. Doesn't hurt to try, right? And I did get a bottle of Fabri-Tac. I did have one that I keep near me where I crochet in the living room. And it ended up getting so thick and I couldn't even get it out of the bottle because it was old. I didn't want to get one this big. I was going to get the littler one, but for a little tiny 2-ounce bottle, they wanted $7 and change. No, let me think, $5 and change. It was 2 ounces, this big. And this one is double the size, and it was only $2 more. So this was the better deal if I use it. I probably could have saved myself $2. And that's it. That's all I bought at Walmart. All I bought. So then I got a big bag of yarn from my friend Jill Anderson. How sweet is that? And she wrote me a sweet note. I don't know how people feel on my paper crafting side. We always read our notes to everybody. We share everything. So I'm going to share it. It says, "Dear Sue, as promised, here is some yarn. I hope you can make use of it. I have a tendency to go overboard on sewing and crochet supplies. 2 things I love dearly. I'm glad I discovered your YouTube channel. I look forward to it every week. Thank you for sharing your creativity and talent. Jill Anderson." Isn't that sweet of her? And she did contact me. It was funny. This package came to the door, and then Grumpy went to the door to get it. And he said, "You ordered more yarn?" And I says, "No, I didn't order anything." And when I saw the bag, it looks like a bag that yarn is delivered in. It's a big bag. So I'm thinking, and then he looks at it and he goes, "It says Jill Anderson." I said, "Oh," and then I remembered, because we talked about this several weeks ago, so I had totally forgotten about it, and so it was a really nice surprise when it arrived. So let's see what colors she put in here. I know some of it's been used and may not have labels. Oh, she put a label on this. It's all Michael's yarn. And I love Michael's yarn, and we can't get this now, so I hope they bring it back a little bit better so it doesn't shed as much. I'm trying to find the color on this. Blush Rose is the name of this one. Blush Rose. Isn't it pretty? I'm gonna have to put these on the floor because I can't take them out of the bag and put them back in there. So pretty color. And I love this color. And I use this on stitches and blueies too, I think. It might be country blue, I'm not sure. There's no label on this one, so let me see what this is. I should put my glasses on so I can see what I'm reading. Well, that's not this color. I'm guessing, oh boy, that's really a shine, huh? So I'm guessing country blue, but not positive, but definitely a color I can use. And then we got some of this one. God, they're almost full. This is gray. Isn't that nice? Oh, I'm so excited about this because I didn't have a whole heck of a lot of Michael's yarn left. And then I think this one is Seed Pearl. It's like an off-white, so pretty. So pretty. It's so nice and soft. Oh, love it. Love it. Thank you so much, Jill. So sweet of you. My gosh. Put that name there so I know what it is. There we go. And then we got this one. I'm glad she put the labels with them so I know what colors they are. This is probably a mint green. It's called baby green. It's like a mint, very pretty. That's just about a whole skein. She didn't use much of this yarn at all. And then I got another green color, and this is called, of course it's got a fold right on it. It's called Ice Green. Isn't that pretty? I love these colors. They are perfect, perfect, perfect. I can't thank you enough for this, Jill. That was the sweetest thing. sending this to me. And see, people are just so sweet, right? Just so kind and generous and really nice. Not used to getting happy mail on the crochet side. It's very, very common in my paper crafting community, but not so much here. And that's fine. I mean, everything is different. But when one does sneak in like that, and way in the beginning, when I first started doing plushies, I was only using Dollar Tree, just chenille yarn, and all of a sudden my Dollar Tree didn't have it anymore, and I was running out of it. And I put a call out to my paper crafter friends and said, can you check your Dollar Trees and see if they have any of that yarn? And if so, here are the colors I like, and if you could pick it up for me and send it to me, I'll pay you back for the yarn. And wow, I was getting phone calls through Instagram from friends saying, I'm at Dollar Tree now and I've got this basket full of yarn. It's like, holy smokes. And I think 6 or 8 people sent me yarn, and it was wonderful, wonderful. And most of them didn't want to get paid for it. It's a battle. It's a battle. I don't know, but a nice battle, and I appreciate it so very, very much. So I got some stuff done. Wednesday is my off day. I don't usually crochet on Wednesday. I do my video and spend my time working on that, and then relax, do whatever else I feel like doing for the day. So we'll see later today if I feel like crocheting at all. So update on the mammogram thing. Of course, they want me back. And this time, they're going to do another mammogram on the right side. Left side's good, I guess. Plus an ultrasound. Never fails. Never fails. My fault, kind of, in a way, because I switched places where I have it done. I've been going to one place for like 10 years, but my doctor's office was bought out by Advent Health, and now they have this big, beautiful complex, and they have all the testing there, so I may as well just go there since they are ordering these tests. My thyroid showed several nodules. They don't seem concerned about it. I have to repeat it in a year. It's like, enough already. Jeez, tired of this. So next Wednesday, I go under the vise again. I'm laughing now. I won't be laughing next Wednesday. But I thought it was today. I was ready to go today. I guess I just want to get this over with. And yesterday I got a phone call from my doctor's office, and it was, I don't know who it was, if it was her MA or somebody. And she says, I'm calling to tell you that Dr. Woodywis, that's my doctor's name, got the results of your mammogram. And I said, I know that. She's already sent me a text telling me about it and that I need to do these other 2 tests and blah, blah, blah. I says, I already scheduled a test there tomorrow, which I thought was today. And she looked and she goes, you don't have anything scheduled for tomorrow. She goes, let me look further. And she looked and she goes, it's not tomorrow, it's next Wednesday. I said, oh, well, I guess you didn't call for nothing then. Good thing you called, because I would have been bebopping in there at noontime wanting to get my test done. So I got the day off today, so I was able to go get my Starbucks and go to Walmart and pick up a few things I needed and come back here to make this video for you. So that's that update. I didn't crochet a whole heck of a lot over the weekend. I I had a pretty busy weekend. On Saturday, I went to the movies with my son and the twins, and we saw the new Jurassic movie, and that was pretty good. It was, oh, they're pretty predictable at this point. They're kind of all the same, except the dinosaurs change. So I enjoyed it though, because my movie theater is so comfortable. My gosh, you would fall asleep with these big reclining seats and everything. It's very nice. But do you know how expensive it is to go to the movie theater? My son treated me to this, and I offered to pay for my ticket, and he goes, no, Mom. He says, I can take you to the movies. I can do that. I said, okay. I don't like my kids paying for stuff for me. You know, they don't have to do that. But he did. He treated me to the movie because this is something we've been planning ever since we knew a new Jurassic movie was coming out. And he said, how much do you think the tickets were? Now, this is a Saturday matinee. So I guessed for the four of us was $60. And he just kind of chuckled and he looked at me and he said, try 87. It's $87 for 4 matinee tickets? Because he orders them online, he has to pay a fee and all of that stuff, but is that nuts? No wonder I never go to the theater anymore. I used to go all the time. When I lived in California, my friend Dorothy and I, we'd go to movies every Sunday. We'd go to the earliest movie on Sunday morning, and if we had seen all the movies, then we'd have to skip a week, but we pretty much went every single Sunday morning, and it wasn't that expensive. It was what, $8 or $10 for a matinee on a Sunday, and we'd go to like the 10 o'clock movie, which is what we did on Saturday. But I am flabbergasted. I don't know how these places stay in business. And then if you want popcorn or soda, there goes another $20, $30 easy. It's crazy, crazy. I wait for them to go and get streamed on Netflix or Hulu or one of those places. That's where I watch them. It's really too bad because it's fun going to the theater. And then Sunday, my great niece had her 12th birthday party. So we went to that. I should have taken a picture of the room. Her mom does setups for events like baby showers and wedding showers and birthdays and things like that. And the front room of her house, when you walked in, was all in pinks and so pretty. And it was Paris themed. Olivia, my niece, wanted a Paris themed birthday. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. And it was nice seeing family again. I hadn't seen them in a while. And we had a great time. We had a great time. Ariel, my nephew's wife, baked all these little cakes, and all of the women got a cake to decorate. So that was fun. We all sat at the dining room table and were decorating cakes, and then we got to take them home. It was good. It was good. We had a really good time. So that was that. Then yesterday I started crocheting. So I was busy this week. I was busy. If you remember, I'm going to pop up a couple of pictures at some point. I'm waving my hands around so I know when to pop these pictures up. But when I did the 10 questions, Meet the Maker, one of the questions was, what was the weirdest thing you've ever crocheted? And I said it was a hat for a cat, a hairless cat. I couldn't find a picture. Well, I found it. So I will be putting that picture up here for you. And I also have a picture that Grumpy took of my guest room bed. It's a queen size bed, and it is now full of plushies. Full of plushies. So I'll put that picture up too so you can see it. It's a lot easier for me to see what I've already got made and what I want to make going forward. I've made a list, And this week, three of the things that I made came from the list. So that's a really good that I did that, because I'll make a list, but I seldom follow it. Seldom follow it. So let's get to what I made. Now, if you remember last week, I did a test on a little possum, and this is the little possum. Well, I decided this is made with Dollar Tree Just Chenille yarn. And I'm going to guess a 4.5 crochet hook. So I wanted to make a larger one in this shape. So I made another one. And this one is made with Parfait Chunky. I think they're so cute. So you can see the difference. Just so cute. I love this possum. I love it. I love it. Hangs. It's just the cutest thing. So I think I'm going to look through my Michaels and Bernat yarn and see if I have gray in that yarn. And if I do, I'll make another one. So I'll have daddy, mommy, and child. That's my plan anyhow. So opossums were on my list, and I made like 4 or 5 of them. The other type, and then this new one. I like the new one better, I think. I like the shape of it. It's really cool. So then another thing that was on my list was chicks and eggs. I really don't like crocheting the eggs, but they go fast. So it's a good thing to work on when I'm watching TV at night. I tend to crochet in the evenings late into the night. I don't know. I don't crochet a whole heck of a lot during the day, unless there's something I really want to pump out. But anyhow, I made 5 chicks and eggs. My goal is to make 10. So at another time when I'm not tired of making them, I'll make more. But here's one of the chicks and eggs, and this one has the yellow chick, and this is mystical in yellow. And I don't know if you can see, this is a new fluff yarn that I had picked up at Hobby Lobby. Cute. Like it. Like it. These sold almost immediately at my last market. I made 4 of them, and all 4 of them went poof, like that, really quickly. I made this one. I like this variegated yarn. I really like it a lot. And I use this light tannish color for the top. They're so cute. I can see why people like them. They are cute, right? And then I made a pink one. I'll pop it out. Like pink and black together. So I gave it a little black comb. Cute. And it sits in it. This pink yarn was really thick for some reason. I don't know what kind it was. I took it out of my extra yarn bag. I have a bag that I keep that when I don't have that much of a color left, I just roll it up and throw it in this bag. And this pink came out of there, so I have no idea what kind it was. It's back in its egg. And then, of course, I had to make a blue. Little chick. Blue variegated. And he's got white hair. He must be an old chick, right? They're so cute. So cute. And he fits perfectly in his little egg. And the last one is a real chick, just a yellow chick. And this is a new yarn I got from Hobby Lobby last time I was there. Hadn't used it yet, but there's a little chick. Oops, what do I got here? I see something floating. Why can't you get these things? Ah, okay. It was a hair. So yellow chick in the egg. They're the cutest things. I don't know. I think mini anything is so cute, right? Fits in its egg perfectly. And that is Bernat baby blanket yarn that I used for the eggs with a 5mm hook, I think. I know I went down a size from what the pattern said. The pattern probably said, I don't remember. I don't remember. If it said a 6, I used a 5.5. If it said 5.5, I used a 5. I don't remember, but I went down because I found the last time I made it with the hook size it calls for, the egg was just too big and it looked kind of weird. So I like what this looks like better, just down a size. Now I also had said a while back, because there are several things that I want to make duplicates of, maybe in different colors, but duplicates of. And this is one of them. And I had made a white one and showed it a few videos ago. I don't know. It's one of the first things I made way back, but they've always sold for me. So I figured I'd make 3 this time. A white one, a gray one, and a tan one. Well, I made the gray one yesterday, and that's this mouse with the big ears. So cute, so cute. And he sits great. He's got a cute little tail. And this is Parfait Chunky yarn. Parfait Chunky. And it's pretty easy. You sew on the ears, and for these little feet and things, I just left the ends of the yarn a little longer and I just tied them on. I didn't sew them on, I just tied them on, and works perfectly fine. And I like it. I like it. Put some little whiskers on him, little eyes, little nose. I think they are so cute. So I have one more to go. I got a tan or brown, whatever color I decide to make it with. Wasn't he cute? I love these big ears. You know, it's like elephants with big ears. I love it. So cute. So he wasn't on my list, but I knew I wanted to make 3 of them. But this next guy was on my list. And this is also a very good seller for me. I've never made them and not sold them. So even though I'd like to go on to something new, may as well stick with sells, right? Stick with sells. So this is a little puppy dog. And he's a cutie. He's just so cute with his big old ears. Look at those big ears. So cute. And this is made with Bernat velvet yarn. And I don't know why I chose velvet yarn for this particular dog. All of them that I've made them out of Bernat velvet. I have one already finished. I probably showed it in some video somewhere. That is blue. Now I got the brown or tan or whatever color you want to call this. And I'm thinking of making a pink one. I don't know, what do you think? Should I make a pink one for a little girl? Isn't he cute? Just stinking cute. Little tail back here. Not difficult to make. Lots of pieces. You have to make the ears and the arms and the legs and the tail and the muzzle. He has such a big muzzle. It's so cute, but look at the shape of that head, how cute it looks with that. Love it. Love it. But everything is sewn in as you crochet. The only thing you sew on is the head and the muzzle. You sew the muzzle to the head and then the head to the body. And that's it. Other than that, there's no sewing. So that's not bad at all. Cutie pie. Cutie pie. Love them. Tell me what you think. Should I do a pink one for little girls? You think little girls would like? I think I used a 4.5mm hook to make this with the Bernat velvet. And I got one more thing, and then I'm done. I bought this pattern from Southern Girl Crochet when she had her birthday. which was very close to mine in May, she put all of her patterns on sale for $2. And I watch her videos and I see the items she made, and there's certain things that she does that I enjoyed. So I went over and bought a few patterns from her, and I've got to support our fellow crafters. So I made this giraffe. I love it. I love it. Oh, so cute. So, so cute. The body, this mustard color is Parfait Chunky. This rust color is Baby Bunny from Hobie. I want to say I used a 5mm hook. I'm not positive on that. But look how cute. And he's big. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. And I decided to embroider his eyes on. Little embroidered eyes. But not difficult to make. I think what I liked with this was there were no color changes in the body. She just put these X's in to accent with the other color, and I just really liked that idea. Oops. He's got a little butt. But I liked that idea. I have another giraffe pattern that I have none made for because I sold out of those too. And I like that one a lot too, but it does have color changes in it, you know, little spots here and there. And that can be a pain after a while. So I want to give this guy a try. And I think he came out awesome. Love him, love him, love him, love him. What do you think? What do you think? I think he's so cute. I don't know if I put the X's in the right spots, but just stuck them where I felt like sticking them, and that's it. So my friends, that's all I have for you today. That's it. That's pretty good though, right? We had some happy mail and little haul I got from Walmart, and my plushies and stories and updates, and that's it. So have a wonderful rest of your week, and until next Wednesday, keep crocheting. See you later. Bye.